Hello everybody, welcome to this channel, Research in Action. This is Dr. Dominador Pagliawan, and today we will be talking about the steps in converting a research problem into a research title. After identifying a good research problem, the next step is to convert this into a research title. There's a difference between the two. A research problem is a specific issue or gap in knowledge that the study aims to address, providing a detailed explanation of the study's purpose and context. In contrast, a research title is a concise and informative phrase that summarizes the main focus and scope of the study. The research problem guides the investigation, while the title provides a snapshot of the topic. The first step in converting a research problem into a research title is to identify key elements. These elements are the main topic, the scope, and the purpose. The main topic is the primary subject or variable of your research. The scope of the study includes its context, population, and setting. The purpose indicates the aim or objective of your research. The next step is to summarize the research problem. This condenses the research problem into a few key terms or phrases that capture its essence. You may list down those keywords and phrases. There's a need to highlight the research's central question or issue. Another thing to consider is the research methodology, if relevant. If you think the methodology is significant, consider including it in the title. For example, a comparative study, a case study, an experimental approach. You will notice then that some research titles utilize such methodologies, meaning that the methodology is attached to the title, but that's if the methodology needs to be expressed in the title. This then is optional. Having considered the above, you may now combine these elements. Try combining these key elements into a coherent and concise phrase or sentence. This, in other words, is crafting the title. Make sure that the title you create provides a clear and accurate snapshot of your research. Let's take a look at some examples. This is just a simple exercise on converting a research problem into a research title. Here's the problem: the impact of social media usage on the academic performance of high school students in urban areas. Let us first identify the key elements of this problem. For the main topic, it's the social media usage. For the scope, it's academic performance. For context, high school students for population, and urban areas for setting. The purpose, of course, is to determine the impact or the light. Here now are the potential titles. First, the influence of social media usage on high school students' academic performance in urban areas. Number two, examining the relationship between social media uses and academic achievement among urban high school students. And lastly, social media and academic performance, a study of urban high school students. Here's another example of this problem to title conversion. Problem: the effects of climate change on coastal erosion. Possible titles could be Assessing the Impact of Climate Change on Coastal Erosion, a Case Study. Climate Change and Coastal Erosion, Implications for Coastal Management. The role of climate change in accelerating coastal erosion processes. By way of review, we convert a research problem into a title by identifying the key elements as the main topic, scope, and purpose, by summarizing the problem, by considering the research methodology, and by combining all these elements.